stay away from doing things that can hurt his team. The frustration foul he got at the end of the half, the third foul, about 34 seconds to go in the half, actually gave Detroit the last possession. There he is circled, and he just comes up and pushes off on Rip Hamilton. That's his third foul. So it might not be one of those explosive games for him, but it could be get to the rebounds, make some passes, get other guys involved, get to the free throw line. That's how you can help his team win.
Here's the Chrysler game summary. Pistons 20 of 4.
Out rebounded, giving up too many second chance points. Do not expect a superhuman effort from Dwayne Wade. It's not there, but everybody else do their job, perform their role, and we can win this. Now to David Aldridge.
Greg, Larry Brown tried to get Rip Hamilton to forget about that turnover at the end of the first half. He said Rip Hamilton was phenomenal in the first half. He told his team, hey, the way we played the first 4 minutes of the game, for us to be ahead by 5 at the half, we're doing fine. Marv?
All right, thanks, David. Rip Hamilton, 16 points in that first half. The block by Eddie Jones, and Udonis Haslem came away with it. Here's Wade. Seen moving in very deliberate fashion, trying to back his way on Hamilton, and then hits the turnaround.
I think he's going to be much better in the second half. I think he got that out of his system. I think he knows he can play. He's got to stay away from his fourth foul. I expect a good second half from Dwayne Wade.
He's got such a wonderful pace about his game normally, and I thought he got a little quick maybe in the first half from that frustration. I agree, Doug. I think he'll be a little slower and a little more solid here in the second half.
Detroit's lead is now 3. Rasheed Wallace too strong with that shot. Damon Jones, Dwayne Wade at the guards, Eddie Jones, Shaquille O'Neal, Udonis Haslem up front. Shaq has done it when there has been single coverage. Shaq with a jump hook rebounded by Ben Wallace.
If they push him away from the basket just an extra step, that jump hook is just a little short, and we see it a lot in the second half.
Here is Hamilton. Getting back to Shaq, all 11 of his shots have come against single coverage. He has passed out of every double team. Haslem straight away. Miami within 1.
He has really turned his game around. Remember, he struggled those first 3 ball games, but he made those 3 critical jumpers in the second half of Game 3. Since then, he's been terrific.
13-4 run by the Heat going back to the second quarter. Prince with Detroit's first bucket in this third quarter.
He may be their most consistent player throughout this series. He hasn't had the highs and lows of Rip Hamilton, but his numbers across the board have been basically the same every night.
And remember, in that opening game of the series, he did that magnificent job defensively on Dwayne Wade. Good box out by Billups. Prince picked up on a switch by Damon Jones. Here's Prince. Trying to lob it. It was off the mark. Then Wallace able to save.
Miami, they only got 2 in Game 6.
3 minutes gone by. We're in the third quarter. O'Neal with a nice drop step. O'Neal battling with Prince, and a foul is called. It's against the Pistons. Foul is called. It is on O'Neal as he became entangled with Ben. Detroit up by 3. Nice play. Phillips for Hamilton was turned back, but the follow put down by Ben Wallace. That's his second field goal. He has 4. Detroit 49, Miami 44.
That's what penetration does. If you get to the rim and force the defense to react, you're going to have offensive rebounding opportunities. I don't know if anybody does it better than Detroit.
They double up on Wade. Goes to the crossover and scores! Dwayne Wade with a beautiful move. He drew the double team and somehow was able to slice his way in.
And I think they called a delay of game, Marv, after that play. Next one will be a technical.
Miami not allowing Detroit to inbound after the basket by Wade. Pistons lead by 3. Eddie Jones defending on Rip Hamilton. Nice play. Ben Wallace. Hamilton to Rasheed Wallace to the open cutter, Ben Wallace.
See, it's almost like you're playing against the zone. When you get that screen and roll, the guy punching up, it's like playing against the zone. You get it in the middle, and then you find the cutter, and that's what he does with Ben Wallace.
O'Neal with the back door. Beautifully done. Eddie
you of anything, Doug, that's the triangle. Oh, yeah. Right there. Corner filled, hit the post, backdoor cut.
For Shaq, his first assist. Phillips backs his way on Damon Jones. Phillips twisting and hits.
That's a mismatch there, just size-wise and strength. Chauncey Billups has been very, very good tonight with his shot selection. Damon Jones has not scored tonight. 0 2 from the floor. Remember, he missed some time with that sprained left ankle.
Phillips 9 points, 7 assists. Here's Wade. And a foul. Reach in. Rasheed Wallace going for the ball. Made contact. And rush. Indicating number 3 on Rasheed Wallace.
Take a look, Wade getting the penetration here, and he just gets that shoulder past Wallace, and the reach absolutely gets him all over the arm. But if you're Rasheed Wallace, you have to complain. It wouldn't be right if you didn't. Yes.
Wade is 4 of 5 at the line during the season, a 76% free throw shooter.
His team tonight.
Wade is 6 of Miami's 10 points in this third quarter. Phillips, beautifully done. Phillips once again getting the step on Damon Jones.
We haven't seen a lot of that this series. A couple times we've seen him post him up. They've gone now twice in a row down to Billups. As you said, Doug, he's got a major strength advantage over Jones.
Pistons lead by 5. Good play by Ben Wallace. Got a hand on it. Here comes Phillips. Here's Hamilton. Decided not to go that route. And they pull it back. Rasheed Wallace. Yes.
What a tough shot. Moving left off the dribble with a hand in his face. Miami now going through that little time of angst once again we saw in the first half. They need to be able to get to the player when he gets it going.
7 feet tall with long arms, and he shoots the ball above his head, so it's almost impossible to block.
Wade with the hesitation move and gets the roll. And well, you called it. He's looking better and better.
I think the first half got a lot out of his system. I think he sees now he can get it done. Question is, he's got to bring it on the defensive end too, not just on one end.
Pistons by 5. Bad pass. Haslam on the intercept. Eddie Jones moves it across. O'Neal trying to go backdoor. Miami looking for a kick ball. It was deflected though. Here's Prince. Force 3. Comes up short. And his last touch by Detroit.
So the ball hit the foot of the defender, Marv, when Shaq tried to make that pass. But that's an inadvertent play. He didn't try to kick it. The ball just went off his foot. That's why there was no call.
Timeout is taken with 5:22 to go in this third quarter. Beautiful move by Wade. 16 for Dwayne Wade.